Hey everyone, Eric Nelson here once again, and thank you for tuning into my YouTube channel. For tonight, I will be doing a book review, which will be Jimmy Keen's In with the Devil. Now, I know that title sounds a little corny. However, once you read the actual book, you will know that it fits perfectly well and is extremely relevant. Now, like some of my other book reviews, this one will fall under the category of very different from the others. Now, why is that? Well, in this case, this book has the statement based on actual events attached to it. Now, before I tell you the actual events or the actual plot of the book, picture this: if the events of Hannibal Lecter were real, or if the events of what's a famous serial killer in fiction? Or how about Norman Bates or a Leatherface, or Buffalo Bill? What if those events actually happened? Well, maybe not exactly those events, but they were actually based on actual events. Like, take for an example, have any of you heard of the serial serial killer Albert Fish? Well, he was almost the actual embodiment of Hannibal Lecter. And there's the serial killer Ed Gein. He actually inspired three people: Norman Bates, Leatherface, and Buffalo Bill. And of course you have Jeffrey Dahmer and Ted Bundy. All these crazy people. Now, in case if you haven't heard of any of them, look them up and see if they actually inspired filmmakers to create what they have created, and in fact, they actually have. So it's kind of a harsh reminder of we do not live in a perfect world. Now, now that you know that we do not live in a perfect world, and you will believe that these events actually happened, let's get right in to it. Now the book actually begins with a young man by the name of Jimmy Keen, who actually lives in the Chicago area, and he basically now he does not live a perfect life as we all do not. However, after he gets into high school and he becomes sort of like the celebrity of the school by being a professional athlete, he actually gets involved in the selling of illegal drugs, and then he starts to have a fabulous lifestyle. Even though he's not really into actually to doing the drugs himself, he is a really good salesman, and he actually meets a lot of famous people as he starts to get more and more into the drug business. However, like life, he is not perfect, and he ends up getting caught by the police, and he is sentenced to 10 years in prison. However, a serial killer by the name of Larry Hall is being suspected of murdering several young girls, and he does confess to a couple of them. However, he will not give out the location of the bodies, and even though he has confessed to a couple of the murders, there's other murders that have occurred, and the police think that he is responsible. So the main prosecuting attorney, Larry Beaumont, strikes a deal with Jimmy Keene that if he goes undercover as a psychiatric patient where Larry Hall is committed to a mental hospital, if he goes undercover to befriend Larry Hall, and where he can get some information on the other murders and the location of the bodies, he will be granted freedom. Now, what actually happens in the psychiatric ward? Well, if you've seen my other book reviews, I only provide back of the book type of reviews where you can see just a short description. So I will not go any farther, but I will go only a little bit farther into saying what happens next is so unpredictable. Even the people who are experts in predicting the unpredictable will be surprised. So anyway, what is my perception of the book? I think it's a really great book. It did kind of freak me out a little bit since it is based on a true event, and we have somebody in this world like Larry Hall. However, even though I was fully aware of other serial killers, real live serial killers, it just kind of made me a little nervous, and even and it even made me more nervous to learn that Larry Hall is still alive and well. Whoops, this yeah, that went off. Yeah, oh, now here we are again. So anyway, yeah, it did actually freak me out, but he is still committed, and I hope that he stays there until he dies. And as for how I think that the book was written, I think it's written very well, and you can buy it on Amazon or hopefully at any other major bookstore. And I have gotten word that the novel is actually being made into a movie directed by Martin Scorsese, and hopefully starring Brad Pitt. However, it's not in the works yet, but the negotiations are being talked about. So hopefully all goes well, because I think it would make a terrific movie. But my advice: read the book first. Always read the book first, and then if you want to see the movie later on, by all means, please do. So once again, this is Jimmy Keene's book, In with the Devil. Please get it if you are looking for a psychological thriller, or if you need a wake-up call to realize that we do not live in a safe and perfect world. So I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I hope to see you all at the bookstore or the bookstore.